Heartbreaking truth sinks. Charles and Meghan relationship at rock bottom despite Diana's magic. King Charles seemed to have a wonderful relationship with his daughter-in-law, Meghan Markle. In fact, when Prince Harry asked his dad if he could walk Markle down the aisle on the wedding day, King Charles immediately said yes. But over the years, there were reports claiming that King Charles and Meghan Markle's relationship changed. After all, the latter decided to quit her royal duties, and she also started to criticise the royal family. Author Christopher Anderson details Markle's first meeting with the royals in his book The King, The Life of Charles III. Prince Harry first introduced Markle to Charles and Camilla in 2016, after Harry's trip to Botswana. Charles reportedly remarked how the former suit star looked like Kate Middleton's sister Pippa. At the time, Prince Charles had no idea that Harry's new girlfriend was biracial, Anderson wrote. Not that it would have mattered at all, of course, Charles reportedly told an American friend, but no, I didn't realise that until later. Anderson said Charles found Markle to be completely charming and absolutely delightful. The book, which discusses an alleged history of racism in the royal family, comes after Markle and Harry made their own claims of racism against family members. According to investigative journalist and author Tom Bower, Sussex couple felt they'd been blessed by Diana's magic, but failed to recognise that the late princess spent several years building up a public image. Throughout their visit to Australia in 2018, Harry and Meghan visited several landmarks including Bondi Beach, the Sydney Opera House, and attended the Invictus Games. Their tour mimicked that of Prince and Princess of Wales in 1983. Neither she nor Harry could grasp that emulating Diana required time to weave a narrative and create a brand from which influence would flow. While discussing in an interview about King Charles and Meghan's relationship, body language expert Judy James said that it's possible for them to have forged a very deep relationship with each other based on their body language gestures. In a group setting, Meghan tended to single her father-in-law out with her eyes, and her facial expression seemed to light up when he spoke to her. She would be seen dipping her head slightly to suggest both respect and a desire for some deeper conversations than just the level of small talk, and it is possible that the pair might have found a lot of common ground in their passionate approaches to global problems. The body language expert also said that some family bonds must have been created the minute King Charles walked Markle down the aisle. And during the monarch's 70th birthday party, there were also indications that Markle was keen to strengthen a bond with her father-in-law. In some of his 70th birthday photos, we can see Meghan leaning forward as though keen to communicate with the group on the bench where Charles is sitting, and her eyes pick out the moment that baby Louis leans forward to grab Charles's face. During some balcony poses, Meghan appeared to lift her hand to her face as Charles turns to chat with Harry, and she looks keen to seek his attention with this gesture. The spare to the heir is a well-known royal phrase. It means that any child born after their sibling, the heir, is a second to them or seen as a spare part to the firm. While the term will soon be associated with Prince Harry's upcoming memoir, Spare, royal historian Robert Lacey claimed the palace had constantly failed when it comes to finding a role for the heir's sibling, and went on to add that this is also true to the spare's spouse. In his book Battle of Brothers, Lacey went on to describe Meghan Markle as having a dangerous level of self-belief. Royal author Robert Lacey said in his book Battle of Brothers that Meghan's introduction into the royal family changed its dynamic as she came across as difficult. What you've got to realise is that the whole strategy of the monarchy was based on them sticking together.